Hey guys, I'm sure some of you guys have already heard that Walmart is closing down 9 locations. And when I heard this, the first thing that's come into my mind is the Spark drivers, because people make good money using the Spark app and making deliveries, whether they're supplementing their income or they're doing it full time. This can really hurt a lot of drivers, and not only hurt the drivers, but people that live around the area that shop at Walmart, not having Walmart close to them anymore for grocery shopping or whatever they need quick access. So I've had some people reach out to me because 2 of the Walmarts that are closing down is in Portland. Now I am on the outskirts of Portland, but these are the only 2 Walmarts in Portland and they are shutting down, unfortunately. Let me know if you're a Portland Spark driver. Now there are other Walmarts on the outer city limit of Portland, but the Walmarts in Portland are closing down. So let me go over the list of the other Walmarts that are shutting down. Let me know if you're in any of these cities. There's one in Bentonville, Arkansas. Now this one's a pickup only location, which I didn't even know Walmart had, which is kind of cool. That might be quick and easy for Spark drivers, I would think, but you never know. And then there's one in Washington, D.C., another one in Pinellas Park, Florida, 3 in Illinois. There's one in Homewood, Plainfield, and Lincolnwood. Now the Lincolnwood is also a pickup only location. There's one in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and then the last one is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So this is pretty crazy, but the article that I read is that Walmart will close a handful of stores that they consider underperforming, but I also seen something to where theft was an issue. Now I went to a Supercenter Walmart that I haven't been to in a while. It's a little bit further from me, but we needed something out there, so we went there, and my husband was looking at a toolbox, and I hadn't seen this before, but you had to get an associate to get the toolbox out, and it was just a little teeny tiny toolbox. And then on the other aisle, on the other side, there was a lot of stuff locked up too. And in the past I didn't see that with Walmart, but now I'm seeing a lot of things locked up, and then you're having to wait for an associate to come and unlock those cabinets. So that kind of hints that there's probably some high theft in certain areas in the store, which is really unfortunate. So let me know if you're in any of these cities that are closing down. Let me know if you're a Spark driver, because this could have an effect on you, especially if you're making a lot of money doing Spark and maybe it's a big portion of your income. This could really have an effect on you. The other thing that I was going to mention is Solo has a new pretty cool update that I want to go over with you guys. But if you're not familiar with Solo, Solo will track your miles, track your income. They'll give you your estimated state and federal taxes. In some areas there is guaranteed earnings, which is really cool. They have a lot of features. This app is meant for gig workers, everything in one place to make filing taxes at the end of the year easy. And you can also file your taxes through Solo for a discounted price if you are a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber with Solo, you can still file your taxes. You'll just pay a higher rate to file your taxes. The new update is the trip feature. Now this is awesome because if you link your gig app, let's say you have Ubereats and you have DoorDash, so you link those accounts to Solo, and then you turn on auto tracking for your mileage. So you just open up the app when you come out here and it will automatically start tracking your miles. So peace of mind right there. But the cool thing about this update is that Solo will recognize when you're driving personal miles, and they will recognize when you are on a delivery. So it will track your business miles for you. You don't even have to do anything. But let's say maybe you have a side business and you're running an errand in between orders. You can manually enter those miles for your side business, or maybe you're looking at your miles at the end of the day and you see some of the personal miles allocated. You're like, you know what, that was actually business. You can move those over to the business side, which is super awesome. If you're interested in Solo, there is a link in the description for a free trial to test it out, see if it meets your needs. If you do use my link, you do get a $10 sign up bonus, which is nice, but it's definitely worth testing out, giving it a try. Like I said, it's going to track your income, it's going to track your miles, give you estimated taxes for state and federal, and in some cities, guaranteed earnings. So go ahead and check it out. Link is down below in the description. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these apps turned on. Camera battery died on me. Let's get these wheels to moving. All right, guys, I got me a good one. Ubereats came through $26.49. Now it is 2 pickups. I am here at Papa John's, and then I have to go to a sushi place right down the road, grab some sushi. They're always good. Papa John's is usually good. Sometimes there's a little bit of a wait. So I'm gonna go in there and check on it. Miles is 8.9, and hopefully tonight will be a good night. This is a good one, starting off good, so I'm gonna go in there and check on it. Hi, just want to check on the order for Jose and Ubereats. Not yet? No. Okay, still working on it? Okay. I heard right then. Thank you. You're welcome. Got to the order. It wasn't ready when I went in there, so I had to wait a bit. The music is kind of loud, and I hear somebody, what sounds like my customer's name, be called, and I go up there and I ask, you know, did you just call Jose? And one person's like, no, and then another guy's like, no, but somebody went and checked, and thankfully they did, because my order was there. And I've had this happen to where they've just, you know, said, no, your order's not ready. Then you go sit down and you're sitting there forever, and then you go check again, and sure enough, one of the orders that were sitting there the whole time ends up being yours. I hate it when that happens, although it doesn't happen very often, but this could have been one of those situations. 3 employees, and one of them went and checked and made sure it was my order. Thank goodness, or I'd still be sitting there. We're gonna go get the sushi. It's right down the road.
Thank you.
Julian. The Coke is in the bag?
Yeah, it's on the bag.
Perfect. Sushi is ready. Confirm the drink is in the bag. First drop off is the pizza. They are 6 minutes, 2.1 miles. We're on our way. Pizza orders dropped off, super smooth drop off. My only issue is I'm trying to close out of the order and it will not close out. I'm looking at my service signal. I have no service back here. So I've powered off my phone. I'm powering it back on, and now it's giving me 1 bar, but it's spinning. It is not gonna go through back here. So I'm probably gonna have to hit the main road and hopefully get service somewhere so I can get to the next customer. But this is super frustrating. Not surprised, because kind of back here in this area I've had issues with service, but tonight it is a really bad. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long to get service. I don't know if the customer's watching me or what they see, but hopefully I can get service and go get this order dropped off and keep these wheels to moving. But this is frustrating, so we're gonna see how long it takes me to get some service. I'll be back at it with you guys. All right, guys, orders dropped off. Now, from the last order, this drop off was 12 minutes from the last order. But like I said, I didn't have any phone service. By the time I got back out to like where the main road is, checked my phone, I had enough service to close out of the order and get to this drop off. Now, the GPS took me on the back windy roads. It's a dark, rainy night. I hate that. I prefer to be on the main road at night. I'm familiar with the road. I've been back there before, but I like to stay on the main road. I could have, but I didn't realize where I was going. So it kind of took me out of my zone. I'm gonna get out of this complex. Now, the other thing with this apartment complex, I have delivered here before. This is a huge apartment complex, a very complicated complicated one. And all I can say is thank goodness the GPS took me right to the building, because back in the day you'd have to go to the map, you'd have to try to figure it out. This one's kind of located behind another building, kind of hidden, and then you have to walk in and try to locate. You can't even see the apartment numbers. I don't even think like the building numbers there, the address, but like the unit numbers, there's like 3 levels and you have to walk downstairs to be able to see the other one. Yeah, I got it. She gave me some instructions too, which helped. She kind of told me where her staircase was. So when I got here, I had to walk into the building and shine my flashlight on the building to confirm that I was at the correct building, and then find her unit based on her instructions, which did come in helpful. Plus the GPS taking me right to the building. I can't even say how helpful that is, because if I didn't have that, I know I would still be looking for this building. I just know I would. So I'm gonna get out of this complex, and the rain's starting to pick up again. I'm gonna get out of this complex and hopefully I can get me another good one. Like I said, I'm out in a different area, although I've delivered out here before. I'm sure I can get something good. So we're gonna see what else I can get. All right, guys, got out of the apartment complex. GrubHub came through, $7.27 for 0.8 miles. I am here right now, and I just got notification that the order is ready, which is awesome. I'm gonna go in there and get this food. Order was ready, sitting on the table. I believe I'm going back to the same apartment complex 2 minutes down the road. Details all look very familiar, and they left me some notes of where to find their apartment doors. So we're on our way. Let's go get this dropped off. So it ended up being the same complex just as I thought, and all thanks to the GPS taking me to the building. Found it right away. The only thing is they did kind of tell me where their apartment door was, like which level it's on, but there are 3 separate staircases, and luckily my guess worked out and I found it, because like I said, there is no indication on the outside of the building which letters are on which side of the staircase. You got to kind of walk up and then in to kind of look to see where it's at. So worked out, it's dropped off. I'm gonna get out of here and see what else I can get. All right, guys, DoorDash came through with a good offer, $11.25 for 3.6 miles. I am here right now, and I've actually never picked up from this location, so I don't know if it's gonna be ready. Hopefully it is. So far, all has been good. We're gonna go in and check on this order. Now, the only thing is the parking, now it is Friday night, the parking lots have been packed tonight. People are out dining, I think. I luckily was able to find a spot, but I'm gonna have to walk a little bit. Not too bad, but a little bit. So we're gonna go check on this order. DoorDash.
DoorDash, perfect. We did get new what order are you going for tonight?
Dan J.
Alright, Dan is up and going.
Awesome, thank you. Got to the order. The restaurant is like super busy, super packed, a lot of people. There was other drivers in there waiting for me. They got their orders. I probably had a less than 10-minute wait. They were on top of it, which I appreciated. Several servers checked in with me and they were staying on top of it, so super appreciate that. So customer is 7 minutes, 3.2 miles. We're gonna go get this dropped off. Orders dropped off, and it was a house. I'm like, thank goodness, because I'm coming down the road, and the apartment complex, that big one that I did my last couple of drop-offs at, is literally right across the street. So I'm like, people in this area must be like hungry tonight. They're ordering, which is nice. But it was a house, straightforward, easy. So the offer ended up being a little bit more. So base pay was $275. There's peak pay. Peak pay was $450, which I don't see that very often, which is awesome. No complaints there. Customer tip $650, making the grand total $13.75. I was originally told $11.25. So tonight's been good. It's busy. It seems like people are ordering, people are out and about, which I love seeing. It keeps us busy and makes the night go by fast, which I love. And it's like a drizzly, rainy, dark, gloomy, cold night, so that might play a part too. I don't know, but it's been a good night. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. So appreciate you guys riding along with me as always. And of course, if you enjoyed riding along with me tonight, do give the video a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye guys.